Hello, people of the internet. Bored Zach here, and welcome back to yet another YouTube video. And in today's video, we are doing day 18 of the Lego Minecraft 2025 Advent Calendar. Now, in the last video, we got this incredible new Stray figure, new to me. I said in the last video, while he does not have the fabric element that the original Stray had for his cloak, and he's just using armor, I still think this figure looks incredible. I really wish the camera would focus. I feel like it's not focusing very well. Yeah, incredible figure. He also has a little random barrel of snowballs, which, you know what? I'm not going to complain. It's a little random, but it's pieces, so I'm not mad about it. Yeah, so one random thing I wanted to say. I know in some of my older videos, my ceiling fan was especially loud, and I've been trying to go out of my way not to have it turned on when I film these. Well, I filmed yesterday's video with it on without realizing that I never turned it off, and I didn't think it sounded that distracting. So I've left it on again today just because I tend to get kind of sweaty while making these videos, only because I turn the ceiling fan off and the heat's coming in since it's cold outside, and I really like to have the circulation of air going. So there's my random tangent. And with that all being said, let's go ahead and open day 18. Now, I'm absolutely not expecting any kind of mob or anything today. I'm expecting a little tiny build because we just got the Stray yesterday. So, ooh, another micro build. I can't say I was expecting that. Nice. That was not what I was expecting, in a good way. I did not think we would get another one so soon, and this is one of my favorites in the calendar because they are using an absolutely awesome little house build. So we've got some ice, I assume packed ice, over here on the side, a small little pathway. Looks like a village dirt path, kind of similar to the one that's outside the house over there. I don't know if this is directly trying to mimic a snowy taiga village or not. I'm not familiar enough with the village structures to know, but it looks really good. Put one of those jumpers there. And then I love this piece for these micro builds because it just makes it so much easier to get the little details, like the windows in a super small space, which just makes the micro scale so fun to build at. I've done some mocks at this even smaller scale that they've introduced in the crafting table, but they've all been just through Bricklink Studio online, so I haven't got to build any of those yet, but in person. But man, it is so much fun designing with all of these small little pieces because you get such an effective little house that is barely, it's not even 2 bricks tall. That is insanely cool. And then you click that on there, and yeah, I mean, that is effective. It just works. I don't know what else to say. It just works. Before I look at that any further, we've got quite a lot of spare pieces. That's something I adore about these micro builds. You get so many goodies, little extras. So we have both the 1x1 plate and the 1x1 tile in the baby blue color. We've got a white 1x1 tile, the 1x1 flower stud in green, and then a reddish brown 1x1 plate. So we get spoiled with those extra pieces. Honestly, you could dang near make a nice little micro mock just using the extra pieces from this calendar because there's so many little 1x1 bits, which is awesome. As for the build itself, this one looks really good. I love the scaling here because yes, in game, it's only 2 players could fit in there, it's a really small size, but when you put Steve next to it, it's believable. It's a believable little scale, I mean, all things considered, and they accomplish a lot with not a lot of space here, and I think it's fantastic. So I am going to switch some stuff around looking at this. So I'm going to move this, and I'm going to move Steve And then I'm going to move this nether portal over here and put the zombie there. And then over here, I'm going to set up our small little village scene. So, excuse me, I'm sorry if the coughing gets a little obnoxious. I'm very tired of it at this point. It's been going on a little longer than I hoped. You know, I know it's kind of a wide pathway, but I think that's how it looks best. Or maybe like that. I know it's like a little cluttered maybe, but I don't know. That feels a little cluttered too. Maybe like that. That's a convincing little village facade, I think. Even though you've got the packed ice interrupting the pathway. I think I'm going to stick with that for now. And then, or maybe, just maybe, could like, ooh, I like that, I think I'll do that for the little village. I'm not totally sold on it, because from this angle, this is hard. It just looks like it's hard to, I think I liked what I had before a little bit more. I think I'm going to stick with that. It's kind of hard to get everything to line up correctly. And if this was a mock, I would just remove some pieces and swap some stuff around. But I don't really want to modify the calendar stuff, even though I did modify this guy and gave him some tiles that had prints on them. I still kind of want to leave stuff purist until the calendar is over, and then I can start modifying stuff. So I would say that it's been a pretty eventful couple last days for the calendar. Everything is starting to really come together. This calendar is awesome. This, I don't want to say it's too soon, but this might just be one of my favorite Lego sets of all time. Everything here is just so good, except for those random two little crummy Warden and Iron Golem. Every other build has been awesome. Even the generic stuff, it's nice to have. And I feel like for the price that this was of like $45, and you could get it on sale for a while, I'm just looking at everything. I mean, there's so many minifigs. There's so many cool detailed builds. Like, it's just hard in today's day and age of Lego, which a lot of the reason I've stopped collecting Lego so much is because it's so expensive. They are getting like ridiculous with the prices. So in today's day and age of Lego, getting this much for as much as you pay feels like a really good deal, at least in my opinion. So I'm really pleased with this calendar. I actually didn't pay full price for mine. I think I paid $36 instead of $45. So I feel even more satisfied as a whole. But with that all being said, thank you all so much for watching. As always, I always appreciate the support more than anything. And yeah, with that all being said, for the millionth time, I will see you all in the next video. And thank you all so much for watching. Bye-bye.